I take a pretty strong line on nostalgia. Actually, it would be more accurate to say that I have a strong line on nostalgia.
Sorry, Sam, mate. Don't do the accent, sweetheart.
I'm really good at. Oh,
you're not.
It's not offensive.
What? It's definitely offensive.
He's a friend.
He's definitely not a friend.
Oh.
No. Have you heard from him in the last 18 months?
Just on Twitter, just reading his.
You followed his tweets. You've liked his tweets. It's not. Yeah, it's not saying.
Yeah,
Go again. Not the accent though.
All right.
Just straight.
So you want me to do it?
I'd like Sam Pamphilon, former TV star, to just read it as him, please.
I'm actually having a really tough time at the moment, Steve.
I know you are. I know. Okay. You'll find love.
I take a pretty strong line on nostalgia. Actually, it'd be more accurate to say I have a pretty strong line on nostalgia in the sense that I have a great joke I tell on stage about nostalgia, and I sell it with the conviction that would imply that it is my personal philosophy. Nostalgia, I say sternly to the audience, is heroin for old people, and then I tap my veins and roll my eyeballs into my head mumbling, I remember when everything was better, like a 75-year-old complaining about the delay in Brexit while sitting in the question time audience.
It's quite arrogant saying, I have a great joke, isn't it? Like, that's in the first paragraph. He goes straight in with, I have a great joke.
And it doesn't seem to read as a great joke.
It doesn't sound funny.
I mean, I can imagine him doing it.
I'm glad he did it.
Well, that's why I wanted to do the voice.
Shift a few units. It wouldn't. I don't think the voice would have sold it, but
okay.
Push on.
All right. So I'm still Dara.
No, you're not Dara. Just you're Sam Pamphilon reading words from a page.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm not quite sure of the world.
And then I finish. Go on.
Oh, yeah. And then I finish up my show and drive home to my house.
Big house.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? I've never been.
Haven't you?
No.
I've been. Did you not come to the Christmas? No, you didn't. That's awkward. Go on. Drive home to my house.
Some problems with my wife.
Oh.
And then I finish up the show and drive home to my house, pour myself a glass of fine vintage scotch.
Could have just said scotch.
Just scotch.
Could have just said scotch.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or drink. Pour himself a drink.
We know he's done well.
All right.
Why has he got to put that?
Yeah. Can't all be on Mock the Week. We've still not been on Mock the Week.
Why would we be? We're not comedians.
No.
Pour myself a glass of fine vintage scotch, put on some early 90s dance music, fire up the freestanding arcade machine and play Pac-Land until bed. He's a charmed life, mate.
It's amazing. When we got Great Bit commissioned, I thought I'd end up with like arcade cabinet.
Yeah, you really wanted one.
Didn't make the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't justify that. I've got nowhere in my house to put it.
I got some decking.
Yeah, we had the garden done.
Yeah.
Not well, but
no,
got grass.
Yeah.
I've got grass. It's the same. He's got his, swimming pool. I've got grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next paragraph.
Some things to take from this. Firstly, stand-ups are never to be taken literally. Especially when he said, can't wait to work with you again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's never followed me on Twitter. I know he follows you. Oh, sorry, I'm shuffling the papers. That's very unprofessional, isn't it? He's never...
Is he still not followed you on Twitter?
Still not following me on Twitter. He follows Ellie, he follows Rob, technical manager Rob.
Really?
Yeah, never followed me on Twitter.
Have you ever brought it up?
Yes. Some things to take from this. Let's go from there again. Okay.
Well, if it's any consolation,
it won't be.
I can DM him, and I have.
Oh, I've got DMs. We've DM'd. That's
right.
I can reach into his DMs, but slide into his DMs. I think the kids say, don't they?
Yeah.
But, no reply.
So I've hit him. No, he doesn't reply now.
Yeah. No.
He's very busy.
Some things to take from this.
Okay, some things to take from this. Firstly, stand-ups are never to be taken literally. Even when they're telling you, this is a true story. It might have been once, but we've probably tidied it up a bit. Or probably just made the whole thing up. Let's not be naive here. There were never three men walking into a bar. That chicken never crossed the road.
I mean, there definitely were three men walking into a bar. That is not fantastical.
I walked into a bar the other night with two men.
Yeah. And a chicken probably has crossed.
I didn't know them. I just happened to be going in at the same time.
Three men have walked into a bar.
Yeah. Well, like what I just said.
Yeah. Crack on.
The main lesson, though, is that sometimes nostalgia is great and correct and perfectly justified, depending on what it's for and what you expect to get out of it. If you ache for that feeling you had when you were 18, but you think the way to get that feeling back is to consistently vote against progress, close the borders, and whine about not being able to call minorities by the same names you used in the army back in the 1960s, then step away from the ballot box, Buster. You're messing things up for the rest of us.
That's gone weirdly political, hasn't it?
Yeah, unnecessary.
Yeah, really.
Long sentences as well.
Very long sentences.
Yeah.
Well, he talks fast.
See, for me,
so they're not that long for him.
No. In the same way, like a fly could live for a day, but to them it seems like years.
Well, probably a day, isn't it? But it's still a day. I don't think time is different for flies.
Yeah, no, it's different for flies.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next got those eyes, haven't they?
Crack on. We've only got 10 minutes left.
But eyes like TVs.
Yeah, get it done.
Okay.
Thank you.
But if you think the key to getting the rush of youth back is to invest in a palm-sized...
Did you say the Russian youth back? The key to getting the Russian youth back?
I'd like to get her back.
Okay.
I don't know where she's gone.
Yeah, no further questions.
I'm not really sure how that made that into Dara's
Let's do
script.
that again. Let's get a clean one on that, shall we?
Yeah, I just really miss her.
Okay.
Natalia.
Ooh.
But if you think the key to getting the rush of youth back is
That's
to
it.
invest.
Sorry, I've interrupted you. No,
Yeah.
one more.
Well, you're
one
mic'd
more.
up as well, aren't you? So
Yeah, that's how this works.
okay. But if you think the key to getting the rush of youth back is to invest in a palm-sized plastic model of the console you got for Christmas in 1989 and play Alex Kidd for an evening, then put me down as player 2, buddy. You're hurting no one.
Fun fact for you on this
Go
one
on.
is when he sent this to me, he actually called him Alex the Kid all the way through this. So I kind
Well, he's a little donkey,
I
isn't
kind
he?
of corrected it so people didn't know he got the name of the game wrong.
Little donkey. Little goat.
Little donkey? Little goat? Who's a goat? Alex Kidd.
Alex the Kid.
It's just a... Oh, I see you've done wordplay.
I don't know.
No, you have. Yeah, Alex the Kid. But I took it out of the book so that nobody had known he'd done it, but now I've said it on this. So
People will know.
Yep.
No one's listening to this, mate.
Crack on. Maybe say Alex the Kid this time, just to...
Although not Alex the Kid, to be honest.
You still laughing at your goat joke?
No,
Oh.
I was just thinking about that Russian girl.
Okay.
I'm just a little older.
And again, from although... in your own time.
Although not Alex the Kid, to be honest.
Better.
I'm just a little older than that. So the golden ages of video games had already passed by then. I will not brook any dissent in this matter. The greatest music ever made was the music when you were 19. The greatest era of games was whenever you were 12.
So I think he's overshot it on me. I think like when I was 14, 15, 16, that was the best music.
Music,
For
yeah.
me. I think that's when I found music and that was the thing. I think 19's too late. I don't know what he was
For
doing.
me, 1994, Nirvana, Kurt's just killed himself.
So we had Britpop. Dara's a few
Oasis
years
is
older.
coming out. Oasis were coming out.
Yeah.
So when they were like exciting.
Dara's a different age. Maybe the music when he was 14, 15 was rubbish.
It's all Gary Newman.
Probably Gary Newman. Crack on. Yep, here we go. Nearly there.
I've lost my place.
That pitches me right into the battle.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, I'm telling you the line that is the next line you have
Well,
to
I've got
say.
it right here, Steve. I'll just read it.
Great.
That pitches me right into the battle between Sinclair Spectrum and Commodore 64. And, for the record, I was on the side of the Americans.
You're right.
Sorry? Just clearing my throat.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do another take.
Okay.
That pitches me right into the battle between Sinclair Spectrum and Commodore 64. And, for the record, I was on the side of the Americans. Of course I was. Sprites, a speech synthesizer, its cavernous 64K memory, effective memory, 38K. Plus, I was in Ireland, not Britain, and thus under no national... Yeah?
You could say it. You could do it.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
No, it's just I thought notional, but it's national.
Oh,
Again,
well then, yeah, say national because that's the word.
Politics again.
Yep.
Plus, I was in Ireland.
He's
not
very
Britain.
angry, isn't he?
More than he seems.
Mm.
Because he seems very nice.
He's not.
Not in person, no.
No.
Plus, I was in Ireland, not Britain, and thus under no national obligation to support the weird rubber keys of the underdog. Dogs don't have keys. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
dogs don't have keys. That's stupid.
Doesn't make sense.
No.
And what?
Well,
And
maybe don't move the paper while you say it.
Well, you're
I think
talking now,
that's
so you're saying this. How much does this cost an hour?
What? I've no idea. It's probably expensive. The guy looks like he knows what he's doing.
The
It's
guy
nice
that-
in here, though, isn't it?
It's
On
lovely.
day one, they put me in here. And I thought, oh, this is nice. Then in days 2 and 3, they put me in a cupboard.
You fart in here, mate. It's never going out.
Oh, I know.
Quite farty person, aren't you?
I got gas. And what a golden era it was.
Are you reading it now?
No, I'm telling you to start reading that bit
Okay, just
in your own time.
well, it's not my own time because you keep
On
telling me
3.
to do it.
One,
That's
two,
not my own
1,
time.
2, 3.
It's the opposite of my time. Stop breathing. And what a golden era it was. 18-minute long loading times, controllers with one button so you could either jump or shoot. And if you ran out of games, you could buy a magazine with the code of a game printed out. And you could spend hours and hours
Another fun fact. for you
typing
on
it all
this.
in. I've not finished the sentence.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'll wait. You finish the sentence and then I'll tell you.
Well, I finished it now.
Oh, okay. So originally he then did a joke about typing games, but it sort of trod on a joke that was in the book that I'd already written. So I just cut it from his bit, so it wasn't in there. So that bit sort of ends quite abruptly because I just took out his joke because I'd already.
So you sort of plagiarised him.
didn't plagiarise him. I'd already written it, but then he wrote one like it. It was like
Mm.
I could ask him, but he's busy, so I just delete it. So I did.
You're just deleting his punchlines.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like go 8-bit in it. None of mine made it in.
No,
Now it's his turn. See how he likes it.
he's not going to listen to this, so he won't care.
No, of course he won't. He's going to get tweets though, isn't he? He'll check his tweets.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll tweet him it and then he won't see it.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah. All right.
If there's anything negative said about it, just retweet it and then he won't look
And
at
then
it.
then a block filter or something will come
Yeah.
up, and I just need to be across that. I'll get like search terms set up. I'll get notifications ping up. If it says Dara, briain, and book, I know.
Okay, you're doing that thing where I look at you and it's just gas coming out of your mouth.
I'm mainly gas.
You would probably say that things are better now, but every time I try to play a quick game of FIFA these days, I'm informed that I need a 6 GB update, and it takes 2 hours, and the controllers have 17 buttons, and the other people...
He's got a swimming pool. How come... He should have like BT Infinity or something. That 6 gig shouldn't take 2 hours. He needs to get his internet looked at.
I bet he's got amazing internet.
Of course he has. That doesn't take 2 hours.
Got a new...
He's not... It's the joke that he sets that up at the top. It's not true, is it? 3 men in a bar.
Oh, I see what he's done.
He's exaggerating for comedic effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do that in the book?
I hope so.
Okay.
It's fine. Well, you're leering a bit if you stick with it.
Yeah.
You're still listening to this.
Okay.
This is a dreadful way to start the book.
Well,
This isn't illustrative of what the book is at all.
Well, I haven't read the book. I mean, you sent it to me, but...
I know I did. Thanks, mate. From the top of that paragraph. We'll get a good one. Here we go.
You would probably say that things are better now, but every time I try to play a quick game of FIFA these days, I'm informed I need a 6 GB update and it takes 2 hours. And the controllers have 17 buttons. And the other people in Fortnite seem to be able to jump and shoot. And why can't they just stay still so I can shoot them? And now I'm dead and have to start again. And there is less typing, but at least in the old days, I didn't have to spend an hour before the start of a game selecting which nose my character should have.
You don't have to spend an hour doing it. You can just...
I like that.
Take the default nose.
That's
you like
good,
it, do you?
I like that.
All right. Well, we'll leave that in then. Go on. Nearly there. 3 more.
So let's not mock the beautiful simplicity of the old days. And while there may be many other fine themes in this book...
Maybe because he didn't read it, but it's all right. He's busy.
Mate,
He could have read a chapter.
It's so long.
It is really long.
It's too long.
Mountain to climb. It is. Well, I had a word count. I had to, but I was like, you know what? I've probably got 50,000 words in me. But
why would they care about a word count?
I just padded
Can they
everything
not,
out.
instead of giving you a word count, can't they just sort of say, "Oh, can you make it good?"
I wish they had.
Yeah.
Too late now.
Yeah. Well,
Nearly there.
You're taking that on board.
Whoops.
So let's not mock the beautiful simplicity of the old days. And while there may be many other fine themes in this book, let's also acknowledge that nostalgia is perfectly reasonable when it's about your life.
Sorry, there was no need for me to make that noise.
No, it's nice. I feel like I must have done it correctly to make you...
It was spontaneous. That just came out of me. So
that's good.
So it was really
Well,
good
as a performer, that's what I want. You know?
Yeah.
You can make an audio, laughing, gasping.
Gasps are great.
Gasp and That's... You can't buy that.
No.
Well, you could give someone some money to...
Last line, mate.
Okay.
Proust
wrote an entire book about the rush of memories he got from eating a small
Russia
cake.
again?
Yeah.
You did that on the other take. About
Did I?
The rush of memories, mate. The rush of memories.
I'm thinking about Russia a lot.
I know. Proust. Come on.
Is he Russian?
I've no idea.
It'd be weird if he was.
Right? Could have been.
Proust wrote an entire book about the rush of memories he got
Really
from...
good. That's better.
Okay. Proust... If you talk over it, then it's hard. I have to go back.
We'll get it in the edit.
Okay. I'm looking at the guy and he doesn't look like he's going to get it in the edit.
No, he's going to delete this. I'd be amazed if he's recording this, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I think he's...
No red light, is there?
No, the red light's gone off.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just put it on.
He's flashed it. That's nice.
He's taking the piss.
Yeah. Can't swear on the book. That is the one bit that will get cut from this. But go on.
He's taking the pee.
Yeah.
Piss.
Piss. Yeah, fine. Come on, get it done.
Proust wrote an entire book about the rush of memories he got from eating a small cake. Imagine how much material he would have gotten from the load screen of Manic Miner.
Gotten's not a word. So
I know, but I like it.
Okay. Use it again.
Proust would have wept all the way through track and field if he could have gotten past the javelin bit.
Nice.
And yes, I'm saying this book is like Proust.
It isn't.
It's long.
Boring. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
Proust's old.
I'm getting there.
You look old.
40 this year. Uh-oh.
If you're lucky.
Well, we'll see, yeah.
You're pale. You look pale.
I do. I'm gaunt.
Iron. I think you lack iron.
I lack iron.
So write that down. Iron.
You are holding in your hands.
Put it just over personality.
Come on.
And yes, I'm saying this book is like Proust. You are holding in your hands the à la recherche du temps perdu of the gaming community.
Mm-hmm.
The à la recherche du temps pew pew pew, as it were.
That's good.
Try not to weep too much.
We can't use any of that.
Okay, that's fine.
Right.
Still getting paid though.
Yeah.
How much am I getting?
50 quid. Would that do it?
Yeah.
Great. Done. All right.
Cool.
Pint.
Yeah.
You're around. You just got paid.
Just got 50 quid, mate.
Yeah. Bosh.
God, that was fun.